You were really annoyed with the Ramon fans after your, the Arnold Classic. What happened?
So I was a little annoyed, but more so I wanted to see what type of person Ramon was. Fans are gonna be fans no matter what.
Yeah.
But my thing was, in my shoes, I'm all about being honorable as a man, and if I've told my fans to not do stuff like that when they've done it before. So I was wondering what type of person was Ramon, because in person he was really, really nice. I really liked him. But then when I got home, I'm like, oh, he didn't say anything about all these people because they tag him in everything. And then once I saw he made a statement, I was like, oh, he's a good guy. I can trust him. He's a cool person, And yeah, that was it.
I don't know if you know that, but Ramon comes with a very small place in Brazil also. He's not very skilled with the technology stuff.
Okay.
And so he tries to say for his fans to not do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know that sucks because we have some kind of people in Brazil that they got really passionate about that, and I excuse, so I feel so terrible about the guys doing that for you.
It does. The only thing that bothered me was when they give death threats to my coach, and when they find my phone number and start texting me.
Really?
Yeah, but other than that, no, I don't. It doesn't bother me.
Did you have the opportunity to talk with Ramon?
Yeah. I talked to him. I told him when he comes back, we can work out together. I would have did it in Ohio, but I had already made plans with Urs to do some workouts with him. Yeah.
So it's gonna be awesome if you went to Brazil to have a workout with Ramon and Urs, because Urs is always there.
He's always everywhere.
Yeah.
He's everywhere.
He's everywhere. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. I really like him. Yeah. But probably one of my favorite competitors is Raphael. I love to hang out, to work out with him once too.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Integral Médica, Max Titanium, vocês têm a possibilidade de ter esse cara treinando com o Ramon ou com o Rafael Brandão no Brasil. Façam sua parte, por favor. Eu tô aqui para ajudar. I'm here to help that.
I love it.
To have that happens,
Okay.
I'm gonna love to see that.
Because he has a show too, I think. Right?
Yeah, in 2 weeks we have Arnold Classic, and we have 18 pro shows over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Classic Physique is one of the most popular categories at the moment, and just saw the Boston Pro leaving the Classic for the very end.
Really?
Yeah. So do you think at some point you guys gonna have the old look at the shows, and you can surpass like open bodybuilding?
I think so. I've already talked to some of the people about it. I talked to Jake Wood, he owns Olympia, because I was curious. I was like, I wanted to know the numbers of how many people watch the Open compared to how many people watch Classic. And Classic, I think, has more viewership. We have a bigger fan base. It's just that they're really young, so they can't buy a lot of stuff. They can't buy tickets to the shows and everything because it's expensive to buy tickets to the Olympia. You have to buy your flight, your hotel, the tickets. That's probably like $1,000. Not a lot of people under 25 can do that. 24, yeah. So when those kids get older, like in the next 5-10 years, then I think Classic's gonna be at the top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I agree. I love the Classic bodybuilding, especially because when somebody with a good look appears to the scene, they move them to the Classic. I don't understand that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because Rafael is a very aesthetic shape.
He does, yeah.
And people say all the time, go to the Classic, and we say no.
No.
Because he's the future
for bodybuilding. Yeah.
Leave the guys there. They are doing a great job.
Yeah. If you want to keep the Open, they need to keep guys like him. Yeah.
So we have more Classic Physique doing a great job in Brazil right now. not only Ramon.
No, for sure, for sure.
Can I show some of them for you and you give your opinion?
Okay.
I know it's just pictures, but you can give your opinion.
All right.
So we have this guy, Gabriel Zancanelli.
Yeah, he was at the Olympia. He's an
Yeah.
Olympian. I know all Olympians.
Really?
If you're an Olympian, you're you're the
think?
best. He's an Olympian. That's one of the best in the world.
Okay.
There's only maybe 20 people on the planet. He's one of those.
Nice.
Yeah.
So this one is Junior Jaworski, already
Okay.
qualified for the next Olympia. He's a
He looks
brand new
good.
guy in Brazil.
He's a big guy.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's massive.
He looks awesome.
Yeah. So and this is a new one. He got his pro card as a bodybuilder, and he just moved to the class because he can.
He can fit around.
So he's a.
I know Horace.
personal
Yeah.
evangelist.
He's very famous.
Yes,
Yeah.
he is. He's a huge fan of you.
Yeah, I've talked to him before. He's
Yeah.
a nice guy. Yeah.
What do you think? He gonna fit in classic division?
It'll be really interesting to see what the judges do with him. I'm not a judge, so I don't know, but it'll be interesting. I know he'll win whatever show he does. So he'll be at the Olympia. So yeah, I'm curious. I'm curious to see how he does at the show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you planning right now to the Olympia stage? What are you gonna surprise everybody? You have.
Well,
some
I'm
changes
excited.
in your body?
Well, I haven't had an off season in 2 years. I've had, whether it was the surgery or when John passed, all my preps have been about 6-7 weeks. So I mean, it'll be nice to just have an off season so I can grow and not be like completely like untrained, you know, from taking like 2 months off from a surgery, you know. So it'll be nice. It'll be nice. I'll definitely be a lot, bigger, fuller this time around for sure. Yeah.
So do you think it's possible to beat Chris Bumstead this year?
I definitely think it's possible. I said this earlier this year. I definitely know by next year for sure, but I definitely think it's possible this year too. The only thing that kind of made it a little questionable is I did the Arnold, which made my off season a little bit shorter than I wanted it to be. But next year, the plan is just do the Olympia. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
And about the Arnold, did you feel you're gonna win at the first sight, or that was a surprise for you that Ramon finished in second place?
Yeah, I was honestly pretty surprised. He went from losing to Breon and Urs to beating both those guys in a very short amount of time. That doesn't happen often. Going into the show, I was a little worried because I was gonna start my prep like at 8 weeks out, got COVID, lost a lot of weight,
Wow.
then had to gain weight again at 6 weeks out when I could train, and then I only dieted for maybe like 4 or 5 weeks. So I was like, this is not a lot of time to get ready, but near the end, once I started to look like my normal self, I was pretty confident, on how I was gonna do. Yeah.
Nice. What is the worst and the best thing in bodybuilding in your opinion?
I think the best thing is it can teach people to, if you really pay attention and really use what you learn in bodybuilding, it can apply to all aspects of life. And bodybuilding teaches us that, teaches us discipline, it teaches us hard work pays off, it teaches us that some things just don't happen overnight. I've been doing this 10 years, most of the guys on the Olympia stage are in their 30s. It takes a very long time. So it teaches people delayed gratification, that things don't happen just like that. And it also teaches us that just the fundamental thing of, life's about self-improvement, being better than your previous self every single day. I think that's the best part. The only bad thing I could say is people can take that a little too far and misinterpret it. And when we see people do that, they end up hurting themselves, physically, like they push things too far, they get sick, they end up in the hospital, they do all these things. And I think that would be the negative part of it, where people get a little bit too competitive, a little bit too inside of it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Man, that was unbelievable. Thank you so much for having me.